It's time for Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Before every broadcast, you can hear Tiger Talk, brought to you by Katie Carty and Candy Mink at Looking Glass Salon and Alicia Watson at Flying W Boutique, where head coach Madison Satterley discusses the evening's contest with Stan Stevens. It's now time for Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Madison Satterley. Coach, Salem Lady Tigers coming off a loss at St. Clair, but you look at what's going on here. We're really winding down the rest of the season. We're in the final two-thirds, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
And when you get to that stage of the season, now's the time you really have to start to find your drift. I mean, the girls are still learning. You're competing. You know, we're losing in some five-game sets. When you're playing pretty good, decent volleyball, and then you come off still on the losing side, it gets a little bit demoralizing, but you just got to pick yourself up and keep going, right?
Right. I mean, we can do these things as I tell my girls when they make a mistake, next ball, so it's the same as, okay, next game, next point, whatever is coming next.
And you just have to keep that attitude throughout, because as soon as you let a 1 point get to you, it's going to affect you possibly for 2 or 3 or 4 more points, won't it?
Yes, that's why I said quick shake off and think, okay, we got to move on.
Absolutely. Well, tonight you're back in the SCA. You got the Willow Springs Lady Bears, and they're playing some pretty good volleyball, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're, I think, with 10 wins on the season, and I think they're 2-1 in the SCA. And Coach, this would be a nice feather in the cap to put out a good effort tonight against the Willow Springs Lady Bears on your home floor and come away with a big SCA win.
Yes, it would. I'm very excited for tonight's game and just playing good competition.
You know, volleyball is such a compact season. You have so little time to make adjustments once the season gets started. Do you find it more of a challenge when you have tournaments on the weekends? You really don't have a lot of time to practice on maybe the things you'd like to improve on?
A little bit, yeah. There's a lot of games, a lot of tournaments all compacted into a short amount of time, so it is hard to make changes and corrections, but I also know you can make changes and corrections in games as well.
All right, well, very good. Well, Coach, we wish you the very best tonight against the Willow Springs Lady Bears in SCA play at home in Salem. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Lady Tiger Volleyball is next.
Thank you, Stan. That's been Tiger Talk with Coach Madison Satterley and Stan Stevens. Tiger Talk has been brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball is next.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Taxmasters, Town & Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, United Country Salem Realty, Stephen Patterson Attorney at Law, American Family Insurance, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carty, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Shelter Insurance, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Prevention Consultants of Missouri, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Discount Bins, Flyin' W Boutique, Healthy Dent County, the City of Salem, VIP Properties, Salem Farm Equipment, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Quick Tan and more, Four Rivers Community Health Center and Rocking G Western Trading Post. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball right here on KSMO Media.
And we welcome you to Salem High School Gym. We're right in the middle of the national anthem, so we're going to take a 60-second break and come back. It's Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
And welcome to volleyball night. It's Tuesday night in Salem. It's the Lady Tigers taking on Lady Bears in SCA play. Salem coming in with a 6-14-1 record. Willow 10-4-3 record. So they are 2-1 in the SCA. Salem 0-2 in the SCA. It will behoove the Lady Tigers to try and get a win tonight. Very, very important for the Lady Tigers to start improving that SCA record. Tough loss to Ava, and of course, we all know that that was a very, very difficult loss here at home in 5 sets. So anyway, hopefully Lady Tigers will be ready to go against this very good Willow Springs Bears team. If you're video streaming with us, they're in the burgundy uniforms, trimmed in white. Salem Tigers will be in their white jersey side with the blue shorts. As they're introducing the starting lineup for the Willow Springs Bears. They are a senior-laden team with 5 seniors on their team this year. Those seniors are Alexis Sigmund, Zemek Rogan, Zoe Bryant, Sydney Stewart, and Paisley Crutchington. And here are your Salem Lady Tiger starters for tonight.
Addison Stewart, Jr. Aubriana Hahn, Senior. Josie Howard, Jr. Alexis White, Senior. Taylor Fulton, Senior. Addison Fulton, Senior. Josie Fulton, Senior.
Alexis White. So there were some lineup changes right before the game, so apologize for those that are on the video stream. Might be seeing a little something different than those starters, but yes, those are starters for tonight. Skin the Lady Tigers with a game tonight and a game again Thursday in SCA play. Lost last night to St. Clair in 3 straight. JV continues to play well. They won again tonight over Willow Springs, 25-7 and 25-22 on Little Ballers night tonight here at the high school gym. First, I want to thank Tiger Talk sponsors, Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon, for sponsoring our Tiger Talk. See Alicia, Candy, or Katie. And our intro to volleyball is brought to you by your friends at United Country Salem Realty, Babette Wells, the broker owner in Salem at 605 South Main. At the bottom of your screen, if you are video streaming with us, the Score Bug is brought to you by Ozark Overhead Door. Zane and his gang do a tremendous job with all your garage door needs, be it installation, preventive maintenance, or a brand new one. Call 314-243-9341. And your instant replays tonight are brought to you by Hubs Tire Center, right across the street from the radio station, 801 South Main. For all your tire needs, get in touch with Hubs Tire Center. Call 573-729-5800. About ready to get this one underway. Lady Tigers look like they will serve first. It'll be Addison Fulton with those honors. And we're ready to get underway with varsity volleyball action. A soft serve was played up to the net by Grogan. Tipped over and in by Crutchington. Didn't take long for Crutchington just to deflect that one in. She's 6'2". She has a big net presence wearing number 10 tonight. That ball tip brought down by Hollis, and it comes across to Fulton. Played back to the net by Grogan. Coming for that kill and getting the kill, number 13, Allie Adams. Adams going cross court. 2-0 Lady Bears. Next service comes deep, playing it up at Alexis White. Coming down in the hands of Willow Springs. They play it up high, does Crutchington. Back across, going for that kill as Adams was played there by the Tigers. Pushing it across to Addison Stewart at the net. Blocked back down. It comes to Hollis. Blocked down by Fulton. And played kept alive by the Bears. Playing it across. Digging it out is Alexis White. Backsetting it for Hollis. Tipped at the line and goes off the hands of number 16, Alexis Sigmund, out of bounds. And the Lady Tigers get their first kill. One serving, two. Jovi Gallagher comes in to serve. Her first service comes down and dug out nicely right at the net. Comes across to Adams, playing it deep, and that's in. Allie Adams with a real nice placement gets the kill. She got two in this game. Point side out, Lady Bears. Briley Belts back to serve. Briley a lefty. Serves it very soft. Comes to White. Plays the cross. Played deep there by Willow Springs. Coming across to Fulton. Trying to play in the middle. Played there by Willow Springs Bears. And the attempted double block could not be made on number 26, Sydney Stewart. And she'll get the kill. Ball right at the net. That's the Willow Springs strength. Another short service played by White. Comes to Howard, now across to Fulton, playing it deep. It's too deep, and out of bounds it goes. Taylor Fulton got all of it, but put a little bit too far. Point for the Lady Bears. Next one by Belts, played hard. Gallagher plays it across to White. They'll be bumped over by Howard. Coming to get that ball was number 23, Emma Grogan, and the play to kill. Good one for Willow Springs. That's Allie Adams, her third. Six serving one. Briley Belts to serve again. Briley, a junior, gets it across. That's an ace. Off the hands of Fulton. 7 serving one, game one. Next service, the soft one, dug out again nicely by White. Played across to Jessie Fulton. She plays it over. Played there and back across and in by the Lady Bears. Confusion by the Lady. It looked like confusion on the Salem Lady Tigers' part. 8 serving one. Belts again. The soft service a little harder. That one is out. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Gallagher almost played it. Got some good words from either the bench or from Alexis White. She let it go. 2 serving 8. Audrey Green checks in. Walters as well as some other changes being made. Nice dig out by Gallagher to keep that one alive. Played across by Taylor Fulton. Played there by the Bears segment. Going for that kill and missing. So it goes out of bounds on the attempted kill by Sydney Stewart. That ball hit the net, dropped out of bounds. She kept looking like it was off the Tiger player, but it was not. 3 serving 8. That soft serves an ace. Nicely done by Green. 4 serving 8. We are in game 1. Green serves this a little bit harder. Play there by Stewart to the net, just trying to dink it over. Was Crutchington. Comes back to the net. Nice dink, but played back across. And the senior Layden, Willow Springs Bears, just bump it over. White to the net to Fulton, playing it off the fingertips of number 8, Riley Belts, for another point. That kill for Taylor, her first. 5 serving 8, game 1. Green's next service, a little bit deeper. Played to the net. They sit back, set it for Crutchington, but Tigers get a piece of it. Green setting it over Taylor Fulton. Tipped at the net, kept alive, and pushed back towards the net by Briley Belts and pushed over by the Lady Bears. Here's Green setting it up. Played back to the net by Walters, but there's the Tigers' Gallagher. To Green, across to Taylor Fulton. Tip, played up high by Belts. Pushed back to the net. Sydney Stewart pushes in the net, and Salem Tigers get the point. 6 serving 8. Allison Walters, Trista Dooley, and Taylor Fulton at the net. As Green serves the next one. Down the line, played up high in the air to Belts. Going for that one and getting that kill off the hands of Allison Walters was Crutchington. She'll go back to serve. Paisley Crutchington, a senior, serves it across, dug out by Gallagher. At the net it goes, tipped down. As a bad pass by Green, trying to get it to Walters, but fed it right into the net area where Willow Springs was able to get the block kill. 10 serving 6. Crutchington's next one, dug out nicely by White. Green flips it across, played there by Willow Springs. They push it back across the net. Blocked out of bounds by the Lady Tigers, Taylor Fulton. 11 serving 6. Crutchington's next service. Played there by White. Getting into Green in the middle of the floor, and nobody went after it. (12-6). Okay, that's twice now in this first game that the Lady Tigers have let a ball fall between 2 or 3 players. Crutchington's next service, a short one, dug out nicely to the net by the Lady Tigers. Pushing it deep was Stewart. Green setting it for Fulton, trying to dink that in, and she does. Taylor Fulton dinks it in, point inside out, Salem. Fulton with the service, comes down, played by Crutchington to the net. They go across for Stewart, partially blocked. Tigers push it back toward the net. Addie Fulton puts it down off the hands of Sigmund and in. The kill for Addie Fulton, her first. Eight serving 12. Taylor Fulton with the serve, right in the net. Point back to the Lady Bears and side out to them as well. White back in. Zoe Bryan there, libero, goes back to serve. Bryan's service, dug out by Gallagher to Green. Setting it there for Addie Fulton, partially blocked as the Willow Springs net. Pushed back across, and Stewart plays it across. Nice dig by the Lady Tigers, Gallagher, but Addison Fulton could not get to it. Great job by Jovi to go down and get that ball, but Lady Tigers could not keep it alive. Bryan next service, dug out again by Gallagher. Set up going for the kill, and getting the kill is Addie Fulton. Drilled it off the hands of Belts. 9 serving 14 as the point side out occurs. Morgan Hollis back in. Allison Walters with the service. Played back toward the net, just trying to dink it down was Stewart, but that Tigers play it there to Fulton. Play it high in the air, comes back to Crutchington. Now back to Stewart, playing it deep and too deep. Point for the Lady Tigers. 10 serving 14. Allison Walters with the service. Comes back to Crutchington. To Stewart. They set it there for Sigmund. And that point, that ball is out. Nobody touched it. And a point for the Lady Tigers. Alexis Sigmund got all of it, but she drilled it out of bounds across the court. Next service comes down, played by Belts. Get it across and going for that kill, but waiting for that is White by the Lady Bears. Now come across to Dooley. Pushed up in the air to Crutchington. Pushing it high in the air to Stewart. Across it goes. Chip brought back by Hollis to the net and bumped over by Addison Fulton, but out of bounds. Addison Stewart checks in for Allison Walters. First service comes back to White. Playing it to Green. Now comes across to Dooley. Blocked down nicely for the block kill by Alexis Sigmund. Trista Dooley just tried to dink it over, but Sigmund, who stands at 6'1", was able to get the block kill. That one comes back, played up toward the net. And an easy block kill there also by Sigmund. These girls are 6'2", 6'1", and they're on top of the net. If you put that ball too close, they're going to make it over. That was a typical block kill. If you get that ball too close, these tall girls, they're very athletic. They'll put it in. A double hit called on the Lady Tigers Dooley. Timeout called by Coach Satterley. 18 serving 11. That's Willow Springs Bears on top. Timeout's brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer in the Crossroads. And you can call him if you'd like to get more information. 573-729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
By Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader agent. Remember, Willie can assist you with your auto, home, life, business insurance, and other types of insurance as well. Just give him a call, 573-729-4941, or go by 1414 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. Also like to thank our great sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Lady Tiger Volleyball, like On the Spot Auto Glass. Check them out on Facebook or call 573-247-3608. Remember, what they do is in their name. They change out your auto glass on the spot. On the Spot Auto Glass, proud to support your Salem Tigers. Sydney Stewart back to serve. Blasts that one off Alexis White with a nice play. Putting it all the way across, and there's Fulton with, again, just playing it right to the net, right into the strength of Alexis Sigmund, who gets an easy block kill. She now has 3 block kills in the last 3 points. Sydney Stewart with a short serve. Played back to the net. Look out. There's trouble right there. And Tigers could not get to it. Ball did not get into the net quick enough. And they were unable to dig it out. That's an ace for Stewart. Sydney with an easy serve. That's an ace. You see that one coming. (21-11). Middle of the floor was open, and as hard as she hit the last one, the Tigers backed up 2 steps, and she just laid it in there really soft. Does it again. This time, Green is there. Playing across to Fulton, playing it deep. Crutchington to the net to Sigmund, and Sigmund gets the kill. She is really good. Got the pass from Sydney Stewart, and those seniors have done that a lot. You can tell they are very, very comfortable in that skin right there. Here's White getting it across to Stewart and pushing in the net. Lady Tigers, another point for Willow Springs. This is going to be a big challenge because of the size of the Lady Bears. Stewart's service is deep, and that's out. Point of Lady Tigers. They've got 12.
Lady Bears have 23. This is game one. We'll be right back again with more SCA volleyball come Thursday night when the Thayer Lady Bobcats come to town. Josie Howard to serve. Played there by the libero, Bryan, and going for the kill. And a nice play. The Lady Tigers dug that one out, coming across and going too deep when it was Hollis. Point side out to the Lady Bears. Heck of a dig by Addison Stewart to keep that alive. 24 serving 12. This is game one, and that is nicely dug out by Stewart, bumped across by White. Played there by Bryant to the net. Quick set for Crudgington, and she fanned on it. Crudgington was trying to guide it back to the near side. Point side out, Lady Tigers. 13 serving 24. No other word, but Crudgington went up, just basically fanned on it. Service comes across, played to the net by Sigmund. I should say bumped up there. Crudgington plays it across. Stewart to Howard up to the net, and Hollis plays it deep right to the hands of Bryant. Pushing it back to Crudgington. Blocked down by the Lady Tigers. Pushed back across as it was saved. It goes out of bounds on the effort by Briley Belts. Point for the Lady Tigers. 14 serving 24. Service comes across. Nicely played there by Sigmund to the net to Crudgington. She pushes it right in the twine. And the Lady Tigers have another point. Still down by 9 here in game one. Addison Fulton with the serve coming up. Softly done. Played to the net. Short serve for Crudgington. Blocked to the net. The Tigers do dig it out. Played it back across. There's Stewart across and pushing it there to Howard. To Stewart. Playing it back deep. Pushing it up in the air. And that's going to fall off Sydney Stewart's hands. Again, nice play by Addison Stewart for the Lady Tigers. Also, really good play at the net by Hollis as well. Point for Lady Tigers, 16 serving 24. This is game one. Service goes down. Nicely played there by Bryant, and they let it fall. Zoe Bryant went down and played that one to look like to Crudgington, and she just kind of turned her back. So an ace for Fulton. 17 serving 24, and that service in the net, and that's the game one. So Willow Springs wins it 25-17, and we'll have game two in 2 minutes. We'll return to the Salem High School Gymnasium. Salem down 1-0. Back with more Tiger Volleyball in 2 minutes. It's Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief BioFreeze products.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. I want to thank Jet Tire and Auto for being a proud supporter of Salem Tiger Volleyball. Located 800 South Park Avenue, they have all kinds of great tires. They have off-road accessories and even wheels custom made. You need something different? Check out Jet Tire and Auto, 573-729-3650, providing professional level service with that hometown feel. And by your friends at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Dr. Ashley Cunningham. For all your animal health care needs, get in touch with Dr. Ashley at 573-729-4031, 900 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Both proud to support your Lady Tigers. Our second game is being brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, at least the beginning of the match is. And let Willie Strader answer the questions you might have about the right types of insurance for you. Get in touch with him at 573-729-4941. Or go by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. That is Farm Bureau Insurance. Well, Salem lose the first one by 8 points, but they did have a good comeback. Unfortunately, too many mistakes on the Salem side gave the Willow Springs Lady Bears an early lead, and they never relinquished it, but Salem also saw that Willow can make mistakes as well. They'll serve up first. That service comes down to Stewart. To the net, Howard going back. Howard hit the net. Point for the Lady Bears. To serve is Sigmund. Played to Howard. Back setting it at the net. Tipping it there is Green. Comes back, Sigmund plays it across to Briley, and Briley's called for a double hit. Briley Belts with a double hit. 1-1 our score. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Back serves Addie Fulton. Jesse Fulton, Taylor Fulton check in. One serving one. The service comes down, played by Bryant to the net, tipped over, and Hollis couldn't tip it. She mistimed her jump. Tried to get it as it was going by, but mistimed it. Ball was past her. Point and side out to the Lady Bears. Emma Grogan back to serve. Grogan's service comes down, dug out nicely by White. Howard quick sets it, a little dink across by Jesse Fulton. Pushed up high by Sigmund and played over by number 13, Allie Adams. Comes back across, and a kill coming off the backside by Taylor Fulton. They went for the double block, couldn't get it, and Taylor Fulton with a kill. Her first of this match, 2-2 our score. Jovi Gallagher comes in to serve. Jovi with the blue shoes, flips it across. Played up to the net. They set it for Crud. No, they don't set it for Crud. They set it for Adams. Pushing it back. Belts plays it across, and it goes off the hands of Taylor Fulton and in for a point for the Lady Bears. They were setting that for Crudgington. Actually set it for Adams. Back to serve is Briley Belts. The lefty serves it up. Diving effort by the Lady Tigers, keep it alive and pushed over by Walters. Played up to the net by Sigmund. They set that one for Crutchington, but she dinks it out of bounds. Little push by Crutchington, went wide. And the Lady Tigers have a 3-3 score as they will serve. Point side out to Salem. Trista Dooley now in, along with Walters and Taylor Fulton at the front. Audrey Green comes back. She will serve. Service comes across, played up to the net. They set it there, going for that kill. Nicely dug out by for Stewart. And then the tip across by Taylor Fulton. Played back and pushed over by Stewart. Set to the net. Tipped over and in by number 3, Allison Walters. Nice set by Green. Allie did the tipping. And it's a 4-3 Salem lead. Green with her next service. Comes back to Sydney Stewart. They go backwards to Sigmund, and she pushed it right in the net. Alexis Sigmund, who wears number 16, playing on the back line. Right now, that's a very senior league back line, I might add. Green service, it comes down, it's an ace. From the diving effort by Sydney Stewart. 6 serving 3, game 2. Green's next service comes down. Sydney Stewart plays it to Briley, and it was going to be a kill for Crutchington. She went into the double block of the Salem, but got it to count. And Paisley Crutchington with her first kill of this second set. She's going to serve, plays it over. Gallagher to Green at the net, back setting it way too far for Taylor Fulton. That ball hit the antenna, as that's the only play Taylor had, trying to get it back across. 5 serving 6, this is game 2. Service comes down to White, getting it to Green, setting it high and going for the kill was Trista Dooley, but pushed it too far. We're tied at 6-6. Crutchington with that service. It's a nice dive by White on a slow serve, and that is going to be a call for a caught ball on Walters. She got the ball behind her and just put it in her palm and threw it across. No can do. 7 serving 6. That service comes to Gallagher, to Green, now to Taylor Fulton trying to go cross court. That's right on the corner. Ooh. The gentleman with the flag did not do a good job on that one. That ball was right on the corner. He called it point for Willow Springs. Service comes to Gallagher to the net, straight down, easy kill for Alexis Sigmund. Timeout called by Coach Satterley. With the score, the Willow Springs Lady Bears 9, the Salem Tigers 6 here in game 2. Let's take a 30-second break. Our timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gym. Denton County Farm Supply is proud to support your Lady Tigers. They have feed, fertilizers, mowers, weed eaters, everything you need for the farm. It's all there at 1716 Seneckers Boulevard to the west, right there at the corner of 32 and 72's Junction. Crutchington back to serve. Paisley. Flat-footed serves it. Comes down to Gallagher. They get it to Green across to the middle, and it goes off the fingertips of Sigmund on the kill by Walters. Point side out for the Lady Tigers, 7 serving 9. Taylor Fulton back to serve. Serves it deep, played by Crutchington to the net. Pushing it back up high and going for that kill. Comes back across, double hit called on, or actually a call for a caught ball called on Willow Springs. I'm trying to look through the official to see what happened. I know Salem blocked it, but I couldn't tell you what happened from that. 8 serving 9. This is game 2, and the service is deep. Crutchington to the net, set there and pushed into the net by Sigmund. We're tied 9-9. Salem Licensing Office is proud to support your Lady Tigers. 1104 South Main Street at the Crossroads. Remember, questions you might have about licensing, call them 573-729-8305. Salem Licensing Office, proud to support your Lady Tigers. Crutchington to the net. They set it there for Sigmund. That's too deep. Lady Tigers get the point. Trying to go that back corner. It's 10 serving 9. Taylor Fulton on a bit of a run here. Softly serves it there. They're going to set it there for Crutchington. Pushing it across, and a violation on Salem for hitting the net. I think it was on Addie Fulton or Walters, one of the two. Both are up there at the net. Couldn't tell you which was guilty. 10-10 is the score. Zoe Bryan, their libero, comes back in. Her service is soft, dug out by Gallagher, comes back to White, and they play it across to Fulton. Diving effort by Bryan to keep it alive, and Crutchington will push it in the net. Point for the Lady Tigers. 11 serving 10. Allison Walters goes back to serve. This is game 2. Willow Springs won the first one, 25-17. Walters' service is down, played up high by Belts. Played to the net and going for the kill is Sigmund, but she missed it. 12-10 Salem. Neely, Gilbert, Sigmund, and Crutchington, are on that front line. Served up. Bailey Belts just pushed it across and now pushed down. A caught ball going to be called on Sydney Stewart. Point for the Lady Tigers. She got it, just whipped it down into the Salem floor. On the Salem side, right to the floor. Can't do that. Can't grab it, hold it, cup in your wrist, and throw it down. That's not legal. Walters with a service. It's deep. Play it off the hands of Bells. That's an ace. (14) serving 10. Allison Walters, 5'10" junior, serves this one. Nicely done. And Bryant can try to keep it alive. No. Nice, another ace by Walters. Bryant dove. That was a heck of a serve. Second straight ace for Allison Walters. It's 15 serving 10. Next service down the line, played by Belts to the net. And it can't be sent for the cross. Make that 3 aces in a row. Timeout called by Coach Collins of Willow Springs. Timeouts are called and brought to you as a courtesy of your friends at American Family Insurance. Get in touch with Jonah Schaefer, and he can answer a lot of questions you might have about the right types of insurance for you. 573-729-5165. It's 16-10. Salem on top, back in 30 seconds. It's Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
Welcome back to Salem High School Gymnasium. SCA battle between the Willow Springs and Lady Bears and the Salem Lady Tigers. Allison Walters on a 5-point run. Salem with a 16-10 lead here in the second set. Walters still serving. Service is deep. It's in. That's another ace. That's 4 aces in a row. 17-10. Walters' next service. Played deep. Plays there to Bryant. Quick set for Sigmund for the kill. She's got it. Well, that's something the Lady Bears can do pretty well. Excellent job by Allison Walters. Back to service, Sydney Stewart. Played there by White across to Stewart. Played there to Bryant. Comes back across and going lefty with that one is number 6, and that is Neely Gilbert. They play it on the net, played up to the net, pushed over. They're going to count it. Here is Stewart setting it for Dooley, and it's partially blocked. To go back to Crutchington for the kill. Playing it there is Stewart to the net. The short set for Fulton, trying to dink it in, and they play it backwards, going for that kill And getting the point on a double block is the Salem Lady Tigers. I believe that was Sydney Stewart going for that kill. Officials right in the way there, and Salem gets the double block. Hollis and Fulton, I believe, got up there for that one. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Howard to serve. 18 serving 11. Sent all the way across, and Belt's going for that kill, and Tigers trying to keep it alive. Can they do it? Yes! Oh, it hit the net and then went off out of bounds. I thought Howard did it, but hit the top of the net and then trickled out of bounds. What a heck of a save by the Lady Tigers. Just couldn't make it go. Wow, that was close. Alexis Sigmund with her service. Dug out by Stewart. To Howard, back sitting it for Fulton. And that is blocked to the net, pushed deep. As White giving it back to Howard. To the net to Hollis, but she put it right in the net. (13 serving 18). This is the second set. Alexis Sigmund's service is deep. Point for the Lady Tigers. And side out. 19 serving 13. As Addison Fulton will go back to serve. Addie's service played by Grogan. Comes to the net, going for that kill, and getting it is Crutchington. Nicely set across to her. She hasn't been as impactful yet. For the Lady Bears, as she usually is. That McGrogan goes back to serve. 14 serving 19. Dug out by White, comes back across, and all alone with plenty of time was Allie Adams, and she blasted it into the stage. So Salem gets the point and side out. That's a break. That ball was hovering right at the net, and Allie Adams just didn't follow through and sailed it. Jovi Gallagher in to serve. 20 serving 14. Jovi service played to the net by Sydney. Sydney puts it right back in the net. Sydney Stewart, that is. 21-14. Next service played up to the net by Sigmund. Going it for is as Adams, and she puts it in the net, and it's 22-14. Lady Tigers on top. This is the second set. Willow won the first one, 25-17. Salem trying to even it up. That service is deep. Played there by Stewart. They played across to Crutchington, blocked at the net, and then Walters couldn't push it back. Point for the Lady Bears and side out as well. Back to serve, Briley Belts. Belts the lefty, serves softly. Play there, and Tigers keep it alive, and Howard pushes it across. Play to the net. They go for Crutchington, trying to dink it over. The play back across by Howard. Push deep. White gets a piece of it. Played back toward the net, pushed over by Howard. Quick short set for Crutchington, trying to dink it in, but it's out of bounds. Wait a minute, that ball fell out of bounds. Should be point for the Lady Tigers. I don't think Salem touched it. I guess they did. They're giving the point to the Lady Bears. Service comes across to Fulton. Howard setting it there for Walters. Blocked down. White keeps alive to Howard. To the net for Fulton, and she couldn't get it over the net. Wow, that ball looked in the previous play like it went out of bounds. But that's going to be an ace as the Bears try and come back. And a timeout called by Coach Satterley. Salem Tigers have a 4-point lead here in the second set, 22-18, and we're going to come back in 30 seconds after this timeout and see if the Tigers can finish off the Lady Bears in this second set. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger Volleyball on KSMO.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family. and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Legends Auto at 500 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. You can get your vehicle in tip-top shape no matter what the season. Right now at fall season upon us, you want to make sure you're ready to go. Get by, have them check it out for you. 500 West Scenic Groves Boulevard or call 573-729-2884. Legends Auto, proud to support your Lady Tigers. Next service dug out by White to Howard. Setting it at the net, trying to push it across is Fulton. And they're going to give the point to the Lady Bears as Jesse Fulton and Crutchington both kind of came together underneath the net. So Briley Belts serves again, a soft serve dug out by Fulton. Howard setting it there for Walters, but blocked down. Howard back setting it now for Jesse, and she goes across off the fans, pushed back and pushed into the net by Crutchington. Lady Tigers get the point. That one came off the beam on the roof and came back down, and Willow Springs Bears almost was able to play that back. Audrey Green checks in. 23 serving 19. This is game 2. The service comes across. Dug out to the net. They back set it for the middle to Crutchington. Goes off of Green. A point side out, Lady Bears. Crutchington will go back to serve. 20 serving 23. Service comes across. White plays it to the net. Green short set. Putting it down is Walters. What a beautiful kill. Short set, nicely done. And a point, and Lady Tigers can't get the opportunity to serve the winning point here. Taylor Fulton. 24 serving 20. Comes back to the net. To Stewart, pushed across. Salem has it there. Green setting it for Walters, trying to take it across. Play back by to Crutchington. Now to Sydney Stewart. Play there by Taylor Fulton. Comes off the beam. Put to the net. Tigers go for the kill. It's blocked down, though, by the Bears at the net on Addison Fulton's attempted kill. And it's a block kill for them. 21, serving 24. Zoe Bryant to serve. And the service comes across, and that's going to be an ace. 22, serving 24. Next service comes down to Gallagher. Pushing it to the net to Walters. Pushed it right into the hand of Sigmund. Sigmund was just standing there waiting for her. And I really thought she had touched the net. But they say no. .23 serving 24 in the second set. Serve comes to Gallagher. To the net, Green. Back setting it for Walters. It's blocked down by Stewart. And we're tied 24-24. Zoe Bryant, next service. White playing across and nobody there. Gallagher could not get to it. That's an ace. And Bryant with a game-winning point, possibly. They set it up for Addison Fulton. Tip brought back to Crutchington down the middle for Sydney, and they get it. Willow Springs Bears come back and beat the Salem Lady Tigers in game 2, 26-24, to take a 2-0 lead in this best of 5. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Living the Dream Outdoor Properties of Salem, specialize in all types of outdoor properties. Rocking G Western Trading Post. Visit today for superior service and personalized attention. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
And welcome back, High School Gymnasium. I'd like to thank our great sponsors to make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Athletics like Rockin' G Western and Trading Post. For all your Western apparel, boots, decor, and more, get them by and see them. 3629 Highway 19 North. Or call 573-247-5000. Locally owned, it's Rockin' G Western and Trading Post. And Quick Tan and More, your 24-hour tanning beds. They've got you covered. 1 stand-up bed and 6 lay-down beds. 405 North Main Street. You can call them 573-453-8024. Quick Tan and More, 24-hour tanning. And your discount bins at 1201 Scenic Rivers Boulevard East here in Salem. Remember, they have incredible treasures and unbeatable deals, and they do their restocking on Thursday, and it's shut down on Thursday. If you want to find out more, call 573-543-2113. That's your friends at Discount Bins, 1201 Scenic Rivers Boulevard to the east. Salem trails at 2-1. That was a heartbreaker. Salem had an 18-11 lead in that one and could not close it out. Addison Fulton starts this one, comes across, and they backs it to Crutchington, who gets that in down into the corner. Paisley Crutchington gets the kill. Senior leadership on Willow helped bail that one out in that second game. Coming across is Emma Grogo. The service comes to Howard, and a caught ball called on Jesse Fulton. Point for the Lady Bears. Kind of guided that one with a palm. That one down the line is played back across the net, right to Crutchington on a diving effort by the Lady Tigers. Taylor Fulton, but it put it right to Crutchington, and Paisley just slammed it home. Short service, that's an ace. Emma Grogan with the ace here in this third set. Quickly 4-0 Lady Bears. Next service comes across. Diving effort by White to keep it alive and bumped over by Stewart. Play there to the net. Setting it for Crutchington. Partially blocked to the net, but I'm going to sure violation had to be on Crutchington. Point for the Lady Tigers. Jovi Gallagher comes in to serve. 1 serving 4. This is the third set. Walters also checks in for Stewart. High service. Played up to the net. Short set for Crutchington and the easy kill. Really thought we'd see a lot more of that out of the Lady Bears early. They didn't really do it. They didn't circle and open up anybody for the kills. Now the diving effort by the Tigers. They play it back across. Fulton did a good job. Now Crutchington again with a kill. And she's got it. She's got 4 of them in this third set already. Paisley Crutchington, the senior at 6'2", wearing number 10. That service is hard played there by Gallagher, but she couldn't play it forward. And that's an ace by Briley Belts. Belts another one. Soft serve played there to the net to Howard. Howard at the net trying to tip it across and played back across. Howard back sending it for Fulton, going across the court, and she missed it. Jesse Fulton tried to play it back across the court, but to no avail. 8-1 Willow Springs. Belt serves that one. Played up near by White to Howard. Now to Fulton. Played up high. Playing it towards Sydney Stewart. Playing it deep in the corner, but it's too deep. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Dooley and Green come in. Green service off the top of the net. Nicely saved there by Grogan. And then a kill by, I believe that was Allie Adams that got that kill. It was right at the score. The official, the hot up chair official, we can't really see very well. Quick set goes back and pushing it deep is Taylor Fulton. Set comes across to Sydney Stewart. Blocked down by the Lady Tigers. The Dooley and Walters combo. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Taylor Fulton to serve. 3 serving 9. Crutchington gets it across. They go to Sigmund. Blocked down again by that same duo. The block kill. Making it 4 serving 9. Taylor Fulton service off the net. Kept alive by Sigmund. They do a short set. Dinking it across and put it in is Sydney Stewart. Zoe Bryant comes in. She's one that served it. The Lady Bears back into the win in the game 2. Really a good job. Dink across by Walters, but kept alive and pushed back, and the kill by Sigmund. Bryan will serve again. Soft serve comes to Fulton, pushing it into the net. And that'll be an ace. Bryant's next service. Dug out by Jovi Galler, but comes right again to the Lady Bears, and a big kill for Sydney Stewart. Timeout called by Coach Satterley. With the score, Willow Springs 13, Salem 4. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer. It's Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
And I'd like to thank Living the Dream Outdoor Properties right here in Salem. They are one of the great sponsors, as well as Technology Junkyard, that bring you Lady Tiger Volleyball. Open Monday through Friday. Technology Junkyard is 10 to 6, 573-453-0418. Talk with Chris about repair service for TVs or computers, recycling services, or repurposing. Technology Junkyard. (13) serving 4. Zoe Bryan with the service. Comes to the net, quick tip over, and played there by Lady Bears as Walters just tipped it across. Green, now to White, up in the middle of the floor, and Fulton will put it way too deep. Addie tried to bump it over, bumped it over the back line. 14 serving 4. Bryant's short serve comes to Addison Fulton. Getting into Green right in the front, now trying to push it across was Walters. They'll play it deep. Pushing it back. Gallagher, and then pushed over by Dooley. Played there by Bryant. Go backwards and getting the kill. Number 6, Neely Gilbert. Haven't had her name shouted out too much tonight, but Gilbert is just a junior. Bryant with another serve, and that's going to be tough, but it comes across, pushed back over as Fulton did dig it out. And now she'll just bump it back over. Crutchington, they go to the net to Sydney Stewart. Blocked into the net by the Lady Tigers and out of bounds. 16 serving 4. That service dug out nicely by Fulton, kept alive and nobody's there. And then finally pushed out of bounds at the last minute by Allison Walters. 17-4. Bryant's next service. Fulton to Green. They set it back in the net to Fulton, trying to dink it in, and she does. Hollis checks back in. 5 serving 17. Walters with a service, comes to Crutchington, to Stewart, pushing it to the net, pushed over there by Gilbert, but the Tigers are there. Pushing it across, there was Walters on the set in the middle, and bumping it over will be Sydney Stewart. Here's Green, setting it for Fulton, drills it wide. Taylor got all of it, but missed it, almost hitting Coach Christine Collins of the Bears. Point side out, back to serve is Sydney Stewart. Stewart's serve comes down to White. Green keeps it alive and then pushed off fingertips by Hollis at the net. Comes back across, play there by White. Green back in the middle of the floor and bumped over by Stewart. Comes to the net. Going for that kill is number 1, Natalie Hobson, is in for the first time. Ball's tipped up, pushed back and pushed into the net by by Sigmund. Natalie Hobson, who played a little bit in the JV, getting her first varsity action here in the game in this third set. Six serving 18 as Howard goes back to serve. Service comes across, played back to Crutchington. She just bumps it over. And Fulton just gives it right back. They set it up high and going for the kill, and partially blocked to the net was the Lady Bears. Comes back to Hollis, goes down the corner. There's Stewart. They come across, playing it across is Hobson. Howard setting it for Jesse Howard. That's an in off of Gilbert. Going from that right corner. Seven serving 18. That serves off the net. Played there by Hobson. To Stewart, to Crutchington. Putting it right in the net. Point for the Lady Tigers. Willow's won the first 2 sets. 25-17 and 26-24. Josie Howard next service comes to Crudgington to the net. Short set, nice dink. Can the Tigers keep it alive? No, they cannot. Sigmund with a quick dink just coming by. She has 9 kills in this match. And she goes to serve right now. Service comes to Stewart. Getting it to Howard. Playing that corner and in by Addison Fulton. She'll go back to serve. It's her first kill in this game. 9 serving 19. That service goes out of bounds. Point inside out, the Lady Bears. They're 5 points away from taking this match. They'll improve to 3-1 in the SCA if they get that done. And have their 11th win of the season. But they still have to get it done. Nice dig out by Stewart. They're setting it back for Hollis, pushing it deep. Pushed back to the net by Grogan. Comes to the net for Crudgington. Nice play by White to keep it alive. Now pushing it back across and deep for the Lady Tigers was Taylor Fulton. Now comes back and Adams has it go off the hands of the Lady Tiger block and goes out of bounds. Point for the Lady Bears. Allie Adams with that kill. 21 serving 9. The spinning serve comes to Hollis. To Howard across to Fulton. Blocked down. Kept alive, but Fulton goes right in the net. Point for the Lady Bears. .22 serving 9. With the next serve again comes Grogan. Dug out by Taylor Fulton. Back setting it for Hollis. She gets the kill. Addison Stewart checks out. And Allison Walters checks in. Joey Gallagher to serve. 10 serving 22. Service in the middle of the floor to Stewart. Goes back across to Stewart. Tipped. Kept alive by the Lady Tigers. And Taylor Fulton plays it down the line. That's in. Right on the line. Right down the line and right on the line. For Taylor Fulton, that's her 4th kill of the night. And that's an ace by Gallagher. .12 serving 22. Stewart pushing it up to Crudgington. Now goes to Adams for the kill. She puts it in the net. Salem trying to mount a comeback. Still down by 9 points. 13 serving 22. That service spins down, played by Sigmund to Crudgington for the kill. She's got it. Six kills for Crudgington in this 3rd set. And just 9 on the night, but she's really kind of taken over this game. That soft serve played there. Tigers trying to get it down. The block kill by Adams Crudgington. They'll give it to Crudgington. And it's game and match point as Natalie Hobson goes back to serve. Hobson's service comes down to Fulton. To the net, Howard setting it there for Walters, trying to ding it across, but kept alive. They backset it, and Sigmund can't push it over. Alexis Sigmund tried to just guide that one back over and didn't have enough oomph on it. 14 serving 24 as Audrey Green comes back. She'll have to serve 12 straight points. Service comes down, played there by Stewart. Come back to Stewart for the kill. Missed. Went too deep into the right side. Point for the Lady Tigers. And it's 15 serving 24. Willow won the first one, 25-17. One game two, 26-24. And right now, Salem's trying to stay alive. Here's Hobson playing it across. Gallagher to Green, coming to Stewart. I should say coming to Fulton. And Fulton banks it off Stewart for the point and the kill. Green to serve, 16 serving, 24. Service down the line, played back by Stewart to the middle. She'll go for the kill here, and it's blocked into the net, and that's it. Willow Springs wins it in 3 straight sets by scores of 25-17, 26-24, and 25-16 here, and they go to 11-4 on the season and 3-1 in the SCA. We're going to come back in 3 minutes and give you some stats from this one. Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM, and streaming on KSMO Media. That's back in 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here on KSMO Radio, and we appreciate your support, always do. Again, back in 3 minutes with stats. It's Tiger Volleyball, KSMO Media.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these great sponsors include Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Fly & W Boutique, the City of Salem, Salem Farm Equipment, VIP Properties, as well as Quick Tan and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them. It's only because of them we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Don't wait any longer for great dental care. Four Rivers Community Health Center specializes in helping individuals and families with Medicaid insurance. Need help applying for Medicaid? We have community health workers and navigators to make the process easy. Even if it's been years since you last visited the dentist, we can help. Our comfortable office, compassionate team, and minimally invasive treatments will help you feel completely at ease. Four Rivers Community Health Center. Your community, your health.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Brian Martin in Salem.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529. With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Hi, welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. We want to thank our friends at Living the Dream Outdoors Properties. Jenna Deason is your agent that can find you the right farm or hunting or recreational outdoor property that you're looking for. Get in touch with Jenna, 573-247-0521, a land specialist at Living the Dream Outdoor Properties right there on Main Street right here in Salem on Highway 19, right across from the courthouse. Well, Lady Tigers fallen 3 straight to Willow Springs Bears. This is a very good Willow Springs team, and it's very experienced. We talked about the 5 seniors they had, and really showed in that second set when the Salem Lady Tigers looked like they were going to be able to take or even the matchup. Unfortunately, up 18-11, the Lady Tigers, and had some great serves from Allison Walters. She had 4 aces in a row and 7 straight points to give the Salem Tigers that lead. But the Bears chipped away. Salem Tigers even had a 23-20 lead still, but could not contain their service and allowed the Lady Bears to come back. And again, got to give a lot of credit to Lady Bears too. We're not saying the Lady Tigers just lay down, but the thing is when you got the lead, you want to keep that service, and the Salem Tigers were not able to do that and then finish out the game. And the senior leadership, it really looked like in that last 8 or 9 points that Willow Springs got, they just turned to their seniors and said, hey, you guys do it. And I'm pretty sure you can count how many times that they made mistakes in that last 8 or 9 points, probably on your thumb. They didn't make any. They kept that ball moving, and pretty much it was the seniors doing all of the network and things of that nature for the Bears at that time, and they were able to take advantage of a couple bad passes by Salem. Came back and won that game. So give them a lot of credit. They didn't give up. They took their seniors, rode their seniors' leadership and what they were able to do, and came back and got that second win, and kind of really put the Lady Tigers on their heels in game 2, though they did come back after being down quickly in the game by an 11-3 score, and made it somewhat close at 25-16 in game 3. But give credit to Willow Springs. They did play a very, very outstanding match, though I really was surprised that some of their seniors didn't have better games. The Sigmund girl did not. Alexis, who's been around for 4 years, did not have a great game. I mean, she still ended up with 8 kills because she's 6'2", and she plays that middle. But most of her were block kills at the net on balls that were just coming back across. Matter of fact, she had 3 straight in game 2 that helped them come back on balls that were just bumped too hard to the net or passed too close to the net, and she just reached over and got the little push downs for block kills. And that's the kind of what I'm talking about, knowing where to be when somebody's struggling, because they're just going to try to put the ball over the net in the middle part of the floor, and that's where Sigmund was and got those easy block kills. But Crutchington, Paisley came up big in that game 3 as she had 7 kills to lead the way and finished with a total of 11 on the night. As I mentioned to you, Alexis Sigmund finished with 8 for Willow Springs. And also with a pretty good night was Allie Adams. She finished with 5. And for Willow Springs, they were able to take advantage of those opportunities at the net where Salem Tigers just could not get past their blocks. And of course, when you got a girl 6'2" and a girl 6'1" going up for a double block, it's pretty hard to get that around them. And a lot of Lady Tigers attempted kills were blocked back and unfortunately became block kills as well. For the Salem Lady Tigers, not a terrible match, but did not have the scoring. A lot of the kills we didn't see from a number of players we normally see. Taylor Fulton finished with 5 kills and had a nice string of 7 points serving. And also, Addison Fulton finished with 4 kills on the night. Jessie Fulton, 2. Had some nice kills in the night by Trista Dooley. She had a couple of kills, and also Hollis with 3. So the Lady Tigers had it spread out, but did not dominate in any way, shape, or form. Also, Allison Walters had a couple of kills, and as I mentioned, that string of points in the second match with 4 straight aces, but unfortunately it was not enough for the Lady Tigers to get the win as they fall in 3 straight. 17-25, 24-26, and 16-25. We're going to take another 3-minute break and come back. We'll wrap it all up from the high school gymnasium. Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today. If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Town and Country Bank, one of America's best regional banks in 2025 as ranked by Newsweek. United Country Salem Realty, Hub's Tire Center, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Looking Glass Salon, and the Technology Junkyard. Thanks to these sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Well, earlier tonight, the Salem Lady Tigers JV was victorious again. They've been playing some excellent volleyball, and they defeated Willow Springs in two straight, 25-7 and 25-22. And then the Lady Bears beat Salem in three straight again by scores of 17-25, 24-26, and 16-25. We'll be back on Thursday night when the Lady Tigers take on the Thayer Lady Bobcats. We'll do it all again, same bat time, same bat channel, and hopefully you can make it with us or make it out and support your Lady Tigers here at the high school gym. But the Thayer Lady Bobcats invade Salem on Thursday. The JV will start at 5, the varsity matchup at about 6:30-ish or so right here on KSMO Media. For Ben doing the video and Kenny back at the station on the audio side, my name is Stan Stevens. Thanks for joining us. Didn't go our way. Let's hope it'll go our way on Thursday night against the Thayer Lady Bobcats. Until then, have yourselves a great evening and good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game wouldn't be possible without these incredible sponsors. Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Taxmasters, Town & Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, United Country Salem Realty, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, American Family Insurance, Hub's Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardi, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Shelter Insurance, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Prevention Consultants of Missouri, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Discount Bins, Flyin' W Boutique, Healthy Dent County, the City of Salem, VIP Properties, Salem Farm Equipment, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Quick Tan and more, Four Rivers Community Health Center and Rocking G Western Trading Post. Thank you for watching tonight's game of Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball, right here on KSMO Media.